Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another one. This is going to be a good one. So stay tuned, do whatever you gotta do. Let's get right into it. But you're gonna turn it into art. Turning scribble into art. Now that's cool. And she like probably 9 years old. That's dope. Not bad. Not bad. From scribble.
About this scientific Have y'all heard about this scientific finding of a plastic-eating fungus that's feasting on the garbage in the Pacific Sea? It's like Mother Nature just seems to have every solution to the problems that we create. We have polluted the planet with billions and billions of tons of plastic, right? Well, no problem, because the solution was created by nature. It literally created a fungus to eat the plastic and break the plastic down to be recycled. Like, gang, literally every problem that we have, we can find the solution in nature. The planet literally took recycling into its own hands. Obviously, we wasn't doing a good enough a job, and literally turned the patch of the ocean into a compost bin, giving us the answer on what we should do with these trillions of tons of plastic waste that we pollute the earth with every year. Further showing us if we don't solve our problem and get our act right, the planet will. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about the planet coming up with the solution to the plastic problem in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
That's dope. I ain't gonna lie. The planet, that's how you know the planet is alive. For real. That's dope.
What would you tell other performers navigating fame at a similar age?
Read the contracts. No matter how boring they are, read the contracts.
Then there to the left.
You know.
Right here. Background, please. All the way left shoulder.
What would you tell other performers navigating?
Y'all heard about these Jack and the Beanstalk ass cucumbers? Yep, somebody definitely robbed a Nephilim garden and acquired these human-sized cucumbers. Yep, apparently they had these somewhere
Giants are real, yo. You seeing stuff like giants are real.
over there in China and Indonesia. They look like something straight out of a fairy tale movie. Literal human-sized cucumbers. Look how big they are. The thing is though, if we started to grow these all across the world, we could probably end world hunger. One of these cucumbers can literally feed the whole block. These cucumbers are so big that you can cut them in half and literally make a boat out of them. But this got me thinking though, are there other fruits and vegetables that are this size? Ginormous fruits and vegetables? Because literally if we had gardens with giant fruit, that quite frankly could end world hunger. So y'all point the finger and show me where can I acquire one of these giant fruits and vegetables at? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments on what y'all think about these giant cucumbers. Like or follow for more.
That confirms it. Giants are real.
Having kids is not for everyone. If you are not competent, if you don't have enough time and care and love, don't have kids. This is not funny. Why are the windows open? Why is there no safety guards? Unbelievable. Having kids is not for everyone.
Like what? That window should be locked. You shouldn't even be able to go off of this. Like, dang, it's crazy.
Food, the real medicine, we healing with a passion. Restore the gut health through the intermittent fasting. Your body is a temple, pay attention what you adding. You gotta be intentional, resources everlasting. Eat a salad, a metaphor to go and get your greens. Your wallet, the environment, it works for anything. You want a healthy diet, lean and green and keep you clean. Cocaine, sugar, white shit'll make you fiend. Food, the real medicine, we healing with a passion. Restore.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. This shit crazy, right? You know how y'all be going to McDonald's and Wendy's and shit, eating chicken nuggets and chicken sandwiches? Well, I'm gonna show you how they make this shit. Alright. Mechanically separated chicken. Now watch this. This is chicken nuggets and chicken sandwiches and shit, man. That's what they make that shit with. Y'all please share this shit, man. This shit is
Would you eat that now?
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. This
Still not gonna eat McDonald's regardless how it's made. We all know about McDonald's. We all know. This is crazy. I don't know who's driving, but we need somebody else driving. We definitely gonna need somebody else driving. She's gonna be driving like this. I mean, just look how she's hitting these corners. Wow. No, man. Oh, no. I couldn't even die. I feel you. Okay. Wow. Nah.
There was a study done in Ohio State University where they were feeding rabbits diets that were extremely high in cholesterol. And they found to their amazement there was one group of rabbits that never got the high cholesterol levels. After a while, they found out that the technician who was feeding these rabbits, instead of just throwing the food at them, he would stroke them and pet them and cuddle them and kiss them and then feed them the same poisonous food. But now as a result of that experience of happiness, they made chemicals inside their brain and the body that turned the cholesterol into a completely different metabolic pathway. So it's not just the food you eat, but what your awareness, what your consciousness and your state of emotions is at the time you're eating. Your state of mind can convert nectar into poison and the other way around too, poison into nectar. There was a study done in Ohio State University.
What history will never tell you is we've had and still have free energy. These are the remnants of our hidden technological past. We can see previous civilizations were far more advanced beyond anything we'd imagined, let alone anything we've been told. And they hide this because they want to hide the Yugas, the Golden Age. All these temples and buildings of the old world were built with a purpose. No element of antiquity was just random decoration. Everything served a specific function. They were harnessing kinetic energy and converting it into electrical power, and harnessing the ether above. I mean, the sole existence, let alone construction of these structures, is beyond comprehension, with undeviating geometric symmetry. You mean to tell me they built this with hammer and chisels? It's time we understand the historical narratives we've been fed are not designed for us. It's for them. Just about everything we've been taught about the past is utter bullshit. And the buildings and structures that remain are a testament to that. What history will never tell you is we've had and still have free.
Did y'all know that being ignored causes the same chemical reaction in the brain as being physically hit? Let me chill, I'm talking too much. Did y'all know that being ignored?
Holy shit.
Angry Bird.
Oh my god.
Is that Angry Bird?
That's the biggest fucking bird I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck? Holy shit.
I really hope that's fake.
Holy shit.
Got out of there.
Damon Darling. Damon Darling. Who's that? You can hold that real quick. Oh, 8 years sober, man. 8 years. Good. You struggling with it?
Yep.
Well, I can offer my services, maybe tell you how I got to where I'm at if you're interested. That's what I kind of do, hang out.
Yeah.
Because I know denial was a huge part of my journey. You got $1?
It's the way he said huge. That was funny. Man.
You got $1?
$1?
Yeah, $1.
What for? Can you buy some beer?
huge. Part of my journey.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate you.
Hey, do me a favor. Keep this between us.
I'll never see you again when you don't.
All right. I don't want nobody finding out, bud. You got $1, bud?
$1?
Yeah.
I don't have any cash.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna make excuses. Oh, I just feel like everybody should have a damn $1. It's America.
I got a credit card, man.
Yeah, I used to make excuses too when I was out the bottom. Don't be ashamed, man. I accepted help.
You're good, man.
Is my money not good enough?
No, it is fine.
Okay, brother, you about damn near hurt my feelings there.
I'm trying to look.
Because I ain't no criminal or nothing like that. You know, I had an oil rig down in Austin, and
I'm gonna go pay for this one.
yeah, I used to.
What'd you say?
I found a white girl.
Her name is Faith. What'd you say?
This is another reason why I love not being in America. Because you see stuff like this. Like, we grow our own food. Look, they got a whole garden in the back. Gang, y'all gotta go and experience some different stuff. When you step out, look, banana trees. This is real wealth right here, gang. This is real wealth. Not no money, not no. Having some real food you can grow and eat, gang. That's real health and wealth, bro. Forever. That's why it's hard for me to come back to the States. This is another reason why I love not being.
This is like people that live out there and that like out of country, out of the U.S. It's like they be living good. They be having the healthy fruits. No tamper fruit. Make you want to just leave the United States for okay.
So there's many things at play with what many people are saying. I have a histamine intolerance, or I have a histamine, or I have mast cell activation. Do you? Because I've known many people who say that, and we start replenishing their estrogen, and oh, look, suddenly they can eat all the red meat that they like. Because it wasn't a histamine problem, it was a hormone problem. You know, half of what many of you think are histamine intolerant.
Okay, what fucking world do we live in? We got this girl from AutoZone helping this guy put his wiper blades on. And then you got Wendy over here helping my guy put his battery in. I mean, are we fucking serious right now? Okay, what fucking world do we live in? We got this girl from AutoZone helping this guy put his wiper.
Somebody said, let Wendy do her thing. That is funny. Dang, that's crazy that cats like this really exist. Like, look at the eyes. It's pretty.
And we know this because when somebody gets cancer, we'll do a PET scan. And a PET scan is like taking a cube of sugar and putting radiation dye on it. And when they inject that into the body and it goes out into the blood and goes all over the body, the tissue that is highlighted, that is eating the most sugar, is the cancerous tissue. Because cancerous cells or tumors, they love sugar even more than our own body. And so it tells you what sugar is doing to us. Sugar feeds cancer. And we know this because
so now as your soul is transcending this planet, nigga, most souls look into the light. It's the only light they see. You know what I'm saying? And they taught you in religion to go into the light your whole life. So if you was a true believer and had faith in any religion, right, you gonna hold that in your soul, nigga. So when you see that light, nigga, you like, oh, that's heaven. You gonna float into that motherfucker, nigga. And they gonna got him, snatch your ass up, bring you in, put you in a little container like this with dark matter energy bolts around it to restrict your dark matter energy from leaving it. And then they take your soul and they bleach it of all its memories. And then they redirect it back down to this planet again because they know that once they come down here, you're gonna step into a new avatar. All right? When women are pregnant, there is no life form in it. There's no life force, no soul is in that body until the water break. There's no soul in the body of that baby until the water break. When you pregnant and the baby, you think the baby moving, ain't the baby moving? Remember, you full of water. So any object underwater that's moving around is knocking against something, it's gonna float and bang against shit. And these scientists don't want to tell you the truth about you, nigga. They hid us from us because we the grand creators. So they got you thinking the whole time the baby is no. The soul, look, listen, The baby can't stay in you once the soul enter that body. That's why your water break, goddess. Soon as that soul, that whole 9 months, your avatar is being used to grow the avatar of that new soul. Your avatar, all right, is being used, and his semen is being used to create a new avatar. You're preparing a new avatar for a new soul to drive in to ride in while it's in this realm, this reality. All right, because you can't walk in this reality with your astral body. It's rules to the universe, nigga. As above, so below. It's laws to every realm and reality. Just like you can't take this body into the physical realm. You got to take your astral body. All right. So now, as your soul,
He be making sense. I'm not gonna lie. He will really have you thinking. I don't know. He could be wrong. He just might be right. You know, everybody got their own opinion on things. So somebody might see this and, you know, deny it. Somebody else might agree, you know. But you take whatever you want to take from that, okay?
Ancient doctors were...
Is that the sun? That's just tripping me out. I think that's CGI.
Ancient doctors were known to taste earwax, drink another person's urine, and would even smell their poop. And while this sounds disgusting today, it was actually a pretty common practice back then. You see, these doctors believed that they could determine if someone was healthy by the way these substances smelled and tasted. And since they didn't have any equipment, they just examined the fluids themselves. Ancient doctors were known to...
This might look like a normal photo, but it's actually one of the most sinister, authentic ghost photos from history. A professional photographer snapped this photo in 1972 as guests were arriving for a wedding. Everyone in the photo looks happy and nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. But as the photographer was developing the photo, the hair stood up on the back of his neck when he discovered something very odd. Behind the man dressed in black, he noticed the image of somebody crouching behind him dressed in all white. He swore that the person was not there when the photo was taken, nor were they there when the guests walked away. When later questioned about it, the four people also stated that nobody was standing behind them when they were being photographed. Even police photographers were at a loss for words when they could not come up with an explanation of why the photo was faked. In this image, you can actually see the person's face staring directly at the camera. Experts are calling it one of the most authentic ghost photos they have ever seen. This might look like a normal photo, but it's actually...
Celebrities who glitched on camera, part 2. Cardi B.
To be involved so bad, but nobody asked me about no damn gift. What's good?
So is there going to be a public registry? Because I'm going to be honest with you. Take the gift cards. Fuck everybody's presents. Take the gift cards, take the gift cards, take the gift cards.
Yeah, because they might put, what's that thing that was going on?
Nervous, a little bit overwhelmed. I feel a little shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, it's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. You look good. Take a picture, look great.
Celebrities who glitched on camera.
So, do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell no.
You think you ever seen anything?
Watch his hand.
Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Did you see that?
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Explain.
I can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I don't know. No, I'm an alien. So.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell no.
You think?
Yeah, alien. We all aliens. To be honest with you.
Don't put these things in the car in summer, otherwise your car may be totaled. First is the lighter. Lighters are prone to explosion after exposure to the sun. Second, power bank. The maximum temperature inside the car can reach 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Power bank will ignite spontaneously. Third, perfume and mineral water. Never put it on the center console. They form focal points when struck by sunlight. Ignite the center console. Fourth, snacks and snacks. They will deteriorate after exposure to the sun. Have you learned it? Follow me to learn more about cars.
That was kind of crazy.
Don't put these things in the car in summer.
I thought somebody shot the car up or something. That's what I thought.
Land, which is our land that we as indigenous people agree
That's why every single state have indigenous name. They couldn't change it to English name because that's our land. Then they don't have jurisdictions over that. But since we agreed for them to govern themselves, then they create a constitution so they can govern themselves here. That's when you get Benjamin Franklin and all of these other groups of people, because they was about to govern the United States Corporation on our land. So they create a little nation, just like you have little China, you have little Italy. This is what it was for them here before they changed the story and everything been rewritten in history. Now, as I show you Selassie, and I show you how you look exactly like the Medicis, now I want you to see this picture. What do you see here? Huh? You saw the foreign land, which is our land, that we are.
You can't even be in a religion, bro, if you don't know yourself, bro. If you can't worship something if you don't know yourself, bro. You have to love yourself. You have to understand yourself. You have to take a second to sit down to thoroughly observe your patterns. Do you move when you don't want to move? Do you get angry when you don't want to get angry? You can't even be in a religion, bro, if you don't know.
Coward. You make me sick. Leave me alone, please. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are.
Oh, that's how it be,
coward.
Though. That is how it be. You skip one day, you be feeling bad about yourself. It be like that, though.
This cup of coffee and this plant have one thing in common. Can you guess what it is? It's vanilla. Like the vanilla bean. Yeah, like these vanilla beans. This plant produces these vanilla beans. This beauty right here is called a vanilla planifolia. For short, people call it the vanilla orchid. And yes, vanilla comes from a freaking orchid. Now we can give all the flowers to Mr. Edmund Albius for his one-of-a-kind cultivation method. Oh baby, do I have a story for you. I'm taking you back to the 1800s in Reunion when Edmund Albius was a 12-year-old slave. His slave master, Mr. Beaumont, was a botanist and taught him how to pollinate watermelon. And so he took an interest in botany, and before you know it, here stood this vanilla orchid that flowered but did not produce any vanilla beans. So he took it upon himself to learn how to self-pollinate these plants, and why his discovery was so important because there's only one known.
Y'all see that little smoke right there? My bad.
Insect to pollinate these plants, and it's called a melipona bean. He's like, oh, let me try something, and actually makes this plant flower. And everybody was like, oh. So at 12 years old, they sent Edmund to different plantations to teach other slaves how to pollinate these plants. These plants themselves are very beautiful and they do serve well as household plants, but I doubt this will ever flower in my care. I won't lie to you. I'm gonna put her in my greenhouse cabinet with optimal lighting and a lot of humidity. So if vanilla happens to come across your palate today, remember Mr. Edmund Albius. This cup of coffee and this plant.
I knew that.
This dude's driving backwards on the freeway.
Oh, it was just an accident.
No way.
This mother. But I thought he was coming towards you, man. I thought he was going to come towards this motherfucker. What? How far he gonna go? I knew that.
That is dangerous, man. That is a dangerous man. I couldn't be driving with you, dude. I would have stopped the car. Let me out.
Hey man, these little niggas different. It's been a while since I seen kids play. This nigga, bitch. These niggas ain't not, bitch. They out here getting, bitch. Oh shit, bitch. Oh shit, bitch. Oh shit. Hey, this what it's about. This what it's about, nigga. He about, let me. Hey man, these little niggas different. It's been a.
Did you guys know Michael Jackson revealed the truth about music and what actually happens when we sing along to it? Check this out.
Singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song or become what you're saying.
So there you have it. Probably the greatest musical artist of all time says that music is a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over again, what's happening is it's going into your subconscious mind and you are becoming whatever you are singing. When we look into the definition for the word mantra, look what we get. Mantra comes from a Sanskrit word meaning a sacred message or text, charm or spell. Wow. So what Michael Jackson is saying is, did you guys know Michael Jackson revealed the
Never trust anyone when you lie. That is so true, because you are in control of that will. For real. You know what's best for you. You know? So, yeah. I agree.
Did you know that broccoli and greens contain protein? Well, they do. And so do things like quinoa, lentils, and hemp seeds. And they're all part of this healthy vegan high protein salad. The dressing is delicious too. So save the recipe and make your own. Did you know that
you can't have none of mine? That's basically what he's saying.
Scary things that happen when you raise your vibration. You start losing friends and family. They not on the same shit you on, so naturally y'all gonna outgrow each other. The spiritual attacks will get crazy. There are low vibrational entities that simply feed off your positive energy. And this is what that can look like. But your energy gives them power and makes them feel good. Which is why the spiritual attacks may be getting real. The higher your vibe go, the more intense they get. And this is what some of them looks like. You can pause to read it. You're gonna start having a distaste for a lot of the things of the world. Eating bad food, partying, drinking, low vibrational bot shit, you just not gonna be turned on by it no more. You realize how draining of an act it is, and so you stop seeing fun in those things. Which is why you'll probably lose a lot of friends and family. But if you want things to fall in place, you have to let your light fall first. So all this is okay. You're gonna start finding yourself in different communities of people who are on the same shit as you. Luckily, you got somebody like me. I created a whole community of like-minded individuals full of people who's focused on raising their vibration. Comment gifted if you want to learn more. But yeah, all in all,
so we just gonna act like this nigga not float. Go ahead, cuss him out.
Who the fuck raised you pussy ass nigga?
I don't know who raised their ass. I don't. So we just gonna act like this.
You always cussing at the camera. That is funny.
Fasting is a lost art in America. We should be fasting for 16 to 18 hours without food. On a monthly basis, a 3-day fast, water only, and you say, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Diabetics can do it, and anyone can do this. All through the centuries, since the creation, we have fasted. It's been a major spiritual practice. It's also an extremely healthy practice. Fasting allows immune senescence to happen. Fasting is a lost art in America. We should be fasting for 16 to 18 hours without food. On a monthly basis, a 3-day fast, water only, and you say, oh, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Diabetics can do it, and anyone can do this. All through the centuries, since the creation, we have fasted. It's been a major spiritual practice. It's also an extremely healthy practice. Fasting allows immune senescence to happen. Fasting is a lost art in America. We should be fasting for 16 to 18 hours without.
Gang, have y'all heard about these 2,000-year-old shoes that was found inside of the mountains? And they had magnetic plates on the bottom of the soles so they could stay connected and grounded to the earth. This just goes to show you how advanced and connected the old world was versus how we are today. Like nowadays, we rocking these rubber boats. And if anybody know anything about rubber is non-conductive. And by you wearing these shoes right here, you still getting an energetic charge from the planet. You still grounded while you wearing shoes. Which means the ancient world knew how important it was for you to stay grounded and charged up. And we know that we are electrical beings. Even if y'all look right here, the heart's electromagnetic field is about 60 times greater in amplitude than electroactivity granted by the brain. Further showing us that we are electrical beings. So I mean, it will only make sense for you to have shoes to actually charge you up, right? Don't y'all find it crazy how we like to claim that we more advanced than the old world? Yeah, you might want to think again. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments on what y'all think about these 2,000-year-old grounded shoes in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned.
That is dope. If they was using stuff like that, man. That's dope for real. You know they probably created their own little shoes and stuff. That's cool, man. For real.
Here we go. We back with Pops, bro. Spin move. Mid-ranger.
That's
Splash. Two-hand shot is crazy. Once
That
again,
is.
Splash Bandicoot off the side of the backboard. Get to the lefty lays. What type of chips do you like, Pops? Flotation device. Here we go. We back with Pops, bro. Spin move.
Y'all getting beat by George Bush, man. That's crazy.
If you've ever wondered whether males or females are more judgmental about appearance, I have the science for you. So male and female brains actually activate differently when evaluating appearance and beauty. In a study where people looked at attractive faces, males were shown to spend more effort to look at the face of the sex they are attracted to, versus women who were shown to spend equal amounts of effort looking at the faces of both women and men. In another study, men showed slower response times to beautiful faces than women, showing that they used more cognitive processing, aka judgment, when evaluating faces. Brain imaging studies also show that the cortex of male subjects is more sensitive to physical attributes. Based on the research, it seems that men may be more judgmental about appearance than women, although of course individual differences exist. If you've ever wondered whether males or females are more judgmental...
Makes sense. Makes sense. That is such a nice view. I don't know if this is real. But this is such a nice view. Like, imagine cruising right here. Just being right here. It's dope. Dope view right there, for real.
It's actually not that impressive.
What?
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, it is.
No.
To me, it is. You know what they say? They say comparison is the thief of joy. You compare yourself to others and you'll never be happy. So that's impressive weight. Who cares what other people lift?
But what if I'm not satisfied with it?
Well, I mean, you can push yourself, but you can't do negative self-talk. 70, that's crazy.
Animal Patrol lady shoots a raccoon multiple times and it's still alive.
He's ready to
Jeez.
go crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely rabid.
Yeah.
He's definitely rabid.
God almighty.
He's fighting.
I killed Kyrie and they didn't do all that.
Animal Patrol lady shoots a raccoon multiple.
He said, I killed coyotes and ain't do all that. That thing got like some kind of virus or something. Cause how is it still fighting? The thing even got shot like 8 times. That's crazy. Wow.
Peace and wholeness, family. I just want to let y'all know that we are shifting. When the energy rises on the planet, the temperature rises as well. And if you was thinking about buying a new car, this year will not be the year. These little plastic cars are melting, family. And it's also a lot of energy coming from the ground. So the soil and the concrete is very hot right now, causing these rubber tires to melt and blow out. And this is not me just saying this. They talking about this on the news
People keep their
as well. Now these people tell you that they have weather machines that can manipulate the weather. Well, they need these machines more than anything right now. A lot of Muslims went on their first pilgrimage to Mecca, and a lot of them didn't return back home, family. The temperature is so hot this year, your government is talking about calling in FEMA. Y'all check this out.
Some groups are calling on the federal government to step in. Environmental activists are asking FEMA to classify the extreme heat as a major disaster, similar to a tornado or a hurricane. They say this would allow federal dollars to help with water distribution and cooling centers.
We believe that it's broad enough for you to basically recognize extreme heat and wildfire smoke.
Well, the Center for Biological Diversity says it plans to take legal action if FEMA does not act.
Peace and wholeness, family. I just want to let you.
That's just insane. I don't know if these are new cars, but man, whatever happened here is crazy. Why does it snow right there, though? I don't know, but if this is happening, that's wicked. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
Gang, they have a new system out for prisoners that instead of you serving 10 years, you can now do 2 minutes. But in those 2 minutes, they implant memories inside of your brain. Yes, you're correct, and they're using AI. Yep, the memories will be implanted into the patient's head to help them learn their lesson. And they call them vivid and like memories that have been created by an AI generator. And they said depending on the suspect crime is how bad the memories are gonna be. Yep, this just goes to show you how powerful AI done got. Cause now they have systems out called Cognify. And I can only imagine what could happen if we had a Dr. Doofus Smurf-ass nigga running around here with this type of technology. Literally brain wiping and implanting memories inside of people's brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could just be me overthinking, gang. It could just be me. Y'all let me know in the comments though. Would y'all take them 10 years or would y'all do the 2 minutes? I'm very curious in this. Like and follow for more wisdom.
This remind me of that Black Mirror episode. I forget the name of it, but it was definitely an episode where he was almost telling on himself in the show of what he whatever he did. You'll have to watch this. One of those episodes. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Alright, this is it. With this dude right here. He almost tells on himself throughout the episode when they capture him and put the chip on his head, whatever. But check this out if you guys want to see that. It's called White Christmas, Black Mirror. Black Mirror, White Christmas. That's the name of the episode, White Christmas. If you want to check it out.
Hope Ying Academy invites me back. Thank you. Hope Ying.
Born in the Mwane Mutapa Empire in the 1650s, Changamire Dombo began his career as a cattle herder. He quickly rose through the ranks and in the 1670s, he rebelled against the Mwane Mutapas by conquering the kingdoms of Torwa and Uteve. These victories fueled his ambition to become the ruler of the greatest empire in southern Africa. However, he faced challenges from both native and foreign powers, notably the Portuguese who traded gold from the Mutapa Empire and now wanted to colonize it. In 1684, Changamire led his Razvi warriors to victory against the emperor at the Battle of Mutapa-Munkambo, solidifying his position as the new ruler of the empire. In 1693, he raided the Portuguese.
The ability to produce sperm, right? There's less sperm count and there's less idea count, right? And they correlate. So testosterone decreased 1% every year for the last 40 years. That has a connection between your ability to produce those sperms and those ideas, the willful man. Right. This is where we get into in society is that the decrease of the man is being replaced in this land. The decrease of idea generation, right, is being decreased. And so now the lack of dependency on your own brain and human mind will be the ultimate destruction of human beings who create an over-reliant spirit on technology outside of themselves. So this is where the cautionary tale comes in. Not that you're afraid of AI, I'm afraid of the overuse of it. In the sense that you stop developing yourself because they started developing AI. That's where human beings won't even know how to enjoy the experience of what it's like to be human. The ability to produce sperm, right? There's less sperm.
More drugs?
Watch this. If I tell you where the rest of the drugs that, you gonna let me out the handcuff?
No.
You gonna let me go?
Yeah.
No.
Come here.
Do not trust him, you stupid bitch.
No, for real, she got more drugs. I got the 20 pills. If you help me with her, I'll cut you loose. Swear to God, promise.
But it ain't her.
Huh? Who is
it?
It?
Ain't her.
Who is it, Red?
You gonna cut me loose?
I'll cut you loose, yeah.
You got to keep the car too?
Huh?
I get to keep the car, you still gonna tow the car?
No, you can keep the car. What am I getting? A lot of drugs? A lot of drugs?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
I don't know, but they in her wig.
Huh?
They in her wig.
They're in her wig?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cut you loose if that's true.
Okay.
All right.
What you doing?
Put your hands behind your back.
What's up?
Put your hands behind your back.
Bro, what are you doing?
Where'd you get this? Oh, yeah.
Nigga, you gave me that.
I just tried it.
What?
More drugs?
Watch this.
They say yes, a glass of wine is good with a certain meal. Yeah, it's good with a certain meal that wine is going to help to digest, help to break down. And the more extreme the alcohol, you're going to find then the more extreme the consumption of high dense animal protein. So it's not realistic for someone to be a vegetarian or even want to be a vegetarian and be consuming alcohol, because the alcohol needs a sponge, or at least it needs something to cook. It is fuel for fire. So if you don't give it some animal flesh to cook, then be careful, it may, cook you. They say yes,
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Everyone needs an herb rock. An herb rock is a holy limestone boulder that you use to plant herbs in.
That's dope.
Yummy aromatic herbs like lavender, chives, and lemon balm. Can't forget the mint. I'm so sorry. I bought this boulder at a landscaping store in Tulsa called Hardscapes. They brought it in on a forklift, dropped it in my front yard, and I just filled it with herbs. Yummy, yummy herbs. This is herb rock. Look at this. Look at this thyme. Oh my God. And the rosemary too. Holy sh- I need to cut some of this. It's all so cute.
So you mean to tell me you can just go in there and just cut it up, make him a little smell good. Oh, okay.
It's all so awesome.
Okay.
This is get you an herb rock.
I need that.
I also have flower rock too, where I'm planting flowers around a rock. And this is skull crusher rock, or skull splitter rock. Herb rock is where it's at though. This thing costs about, I think it was like $400 or $500 for the rock, delivery, everything. Yes, I paid $500 for a rock. I even got some dill hidden in there.
All right, man.
I've said it once.
We get it. You got your herbs going. That's what's up, man. Good for you.
It's about poker facing with your sexuality. When I was making love to my old boyfriend, I used to think about women sometimes.
Oh, good Lord. I'm sure he was delighted when you told him.
It's about poker facing with your sexuality.
This is a nice trail. Like a fun trail to ride. I'm starting to catch a Spider-Man for real. They is cold with it. Oh,
your daughter might be cool, but can't she do this?
Yay.
Yeah, boy. Your daughter might be cool, but can't she?
Rubber bands in my shit at first. Then I had hit up the woo lady, the voodoo lady, and she did my shit for me, got my shit right.
Yeah. Speaking of like voodoo, like that's heavy out this way.
Yeah, that shit all through Florida.
So for the people that don't really understand like what that is, are you able like to explain, like give a little insight on like what voodoo is?
It ain't really no explanation. You just gotta know mommy, and you gotta go see about that, you know?
Yeah.
It ain't really no explanation, you gotta go see about that.
So is it like a religion or?
It's like a rituals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be in a religion and still practice voodoo?
I wouldn't say that, but something like that, yeah. Something like that.
So like with the rituals and shit, like, cause you know I really, where I'm from, this shit ain't really common. So I really don't understand it. Like, what do motherfuckers be doing? Like, is it like spells and shit? Like an example type shit.
It be shit like you gotta go sleep in an open casket for like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
Shit, like it's like just dumb like shit you gotta go through. Like, okay, you'll get it. You want a bitch to be fucked up about you, take her hair, give it like, and she'll just, you know what I'm saying, just witchcraft some shit like. Rubber bands in my shit at first.
Sometimes I be feeling like stuff like this be happening. I be feeling like it's just a fake death, but it might just really be gone. So I don't want to put that out there. But RP to this dude, man. That's sad. What it's about, man.
Peace and wholeness, family. I'm here to tell y'all that America is actually Wakanda. Wakanda would be a Marvel story, and the main character would be the Black Panther. And it is said out of all of these 7 tribes, Wakanda was the most fearless. Out of all your 7 African nations, they was the bravest warriors. And over in America, we have tribes that call ourselves Black Panthers. The Black Panther movement was started by the goddesses in Alabama. The Black Panthers would go around enforcing peace on the land. A lot of people say the Black Panther movement originated in Oakland, California, but it was the goddesses who started this organization. And a year later, the men would join the organization. The landmass of Wakanda is found in Missouri and Kansas. They may change the spelling, but I found Wakanda. We also have been told that Panthers is not native to the United States. These Panthers have been spotted all over. America is the land of the Black Panthers. Wakanda means the great mystery. It was the great spirit we was worshiping. Now we will get into the Wakanda Springs. This lake of water is very important to the people of Wakanda. And on Wakanda, there will be this powerful tree that contains spirits, and they will talk to this tree. This was the sacred tree of Wakanda that the Black Panthers was protecting. And as you can see, family, the invaders cut. Peace and wholeness, family.
You said that we could prolong our lives by as much as 20 years.
Yes.
If we practice fasting. You know I'm interested. Tell me how I can do it.
Well, without supervision, you could start and do it one day every week. And the best day to do it is after the weekend, when we've eaten over the weekend and Sunday. Then Sunday night, start with an herbal laxative. It doesn't matter what brand. You can find them at health food stores, grocery stores, supermarkets and all. And you take that herb laxative, be it a tea, capsule, or tablet, Sunday night. Monday morning, get up and take that again. And then all day, drink either water or juice.
What is this doing?
This is resting the body organs, and it is cleansing, resting and cleansing, a process of healing. Because sometimes we have, after the weekend of eating or any other time, have a lot of gas and bloat and heartburn and all. This would clear all of that.
Right. She was right.
So,
y'all know how I feel when you get that heartburn? Y'all know, man.
Apparently, it's a bunch of people that didn't know that it was illegal to talk to dolphins. Let's go and dive in this hole for rabbits. See, now, it is against the law to interact with dolphins unless you are in an aquarium, zoo, theme park, etc. The reason for this is to not protect the dolphins, but to stop humans from developing a connection with mammals that are actually smarter than us. Dolphins have a cerebral cortex that is 40% larger than humans. Then they go along to say that they have knowledge about ancient civilizations like Atlantis and Lemuria. And that left me curious on how can we communicate with a dolphin? In every image that I have seen a dolphin communicate, they use their foreheads. Yeah, like their third eye. And the form of communication that they're using is called ultrasound. Guess who else uses ultrasound to communicate? Isn't that how babies communicate, through ultrasound? And then look at this, can dolphins stimulate brain growth in babies? And see, the scientists at Peru say the squeals and squeaks in dolphins may stimulate the brain in an unborn child. In one aquarium, let their babies line up to communicate with dolphins, because it stimulates the brain growth in babies. Now y'all kind of getting the gist on why they don't want us to communicate with dolphins. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it being illegal to communicate with dolphins in the comments. Like, follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. Follow me.
That's crazy, man. I wonder like how we could really communicate with them, you know, because they don't talk, you know. So how would we? They probably can just show us like a whole nother realm in the ocean, you know.
What are rappers really trying to tell us in their music? This is
I
wild.
was talking about the lyrics in this song, and I know you all heard this.
Yeah, I remember that song.
I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about when Jay-Z raps, and this used to be one of my favorite songs growing up. I probably sang it hundreds of times, so Lord forgive me, but listen to this.
You ride her just like a bus route. Hail Mary to the city, you're a virgin, and Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church came in for school.
How do you just sneak those lyrics in a song like that? Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends.
What do you think
I mean,
he's trying to
looking
say?
back at it now, Jay-Z makes sense. But when I was a kid, I wasn't like reading and analyzing lyrics. I was born in New York, so I thought it was cool to sing and rap these lyrics. Just shows you how powerful a catchy song like that is. Now, are we probably going to hear it again in public, or if your friend plays it or something? Yes. But now we're aware. There's always an agenda with these artists and their music.
What are rappers really trying to tell us in their music?
That's crazy. He did say that in there too. Church starts. What did he say? Y'all saw it. Oh, be quiet.
Buckets!
Oh,
buckets!
not
She got
the,
you buckets! Oh, she got you
not
buckets!
the old lady doing it like that.
Buckets!
That's crazy.
Everybody want a man that could bottom this, bottom that. But ain't nobody yet say they want a man that know how to cook, maybe take out the trash, maybe help clean around the house a little bit when you're not feeling so well. Like maybe when your little cycle on, you know, you're not saying you want a man that's gonna be able to know how to take care of you, nurture you. Everybody want a man that can buy them something, take them on trips, and buy designer bags. But ain't nobody asking for a real man. Now am I right? Can I get a woo 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 woo? Thank you. Everybody want a man that could bottom this, bottom that.
So videos all across the U.S. has been popping up about tanks and military equipment that's been transported all over the country. Yeah, like more than usual. Literally miles and miles of military equipment on trains. These are all tanks, about 1,000 tanks, moving on the railroads. Yeah, and they also have been spotted moving on these trailer trucks. Literally moving all across the country. I don't know why, but I know that something is happening. Once again, like I said, all across the country, we have military equipment that's moving. Tanks, helicopters, and Humvees from coast to coast. I'm gonna sit up here and cap to y'all like I know exactly what's going on. But one thing that I can tell y'all is that it's something that's going on. And you better keep your ears to the street and know when to move your feet. Y'all let me know why y'all think all these tanks is moving across the country in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if
a simple tip for nutrition is remember you are what you eat. We turn over every single cell in our body on average in 1 year, including the cells in your teeth. So you're literally making yourself out of what you're eating. So my advice on food is always go for certified organic food and buy the highest quality food you can, and that will give you the most energy and the most nutrition, because on average, solid research shows that real organic food is about 4 times more nutritious than commercially farmed food. So when you look at all the surgeries and all the vitamins and all the supplements people are using, it's mostly to compensate for bad food. So the tip for food is eat the best food you can possibly get. I tell people if you have to sell your car, buy a cheaper car, or ride a bicycle so you can eat good food, do it, because you'll be around a long time. But if you don't do that, you'll have a fancy car that you drive to doctors and therapists all day long, and you'll spend far more money on drugs and doctors than you ever would have on food. A simple tip for nutrition is remember you are what you eat. We turn over.
He talking that real stuff right now.
Cancer loves three things. It loves mucus, it loves yeast, and it loves acid. And caffeine is one of the most acidic things on the planet to your body. And they've got 40,000 Starbucks out there. So you wonder why it's 1 in 2 people with cancer? You're drinking yourselves this coffee all day because you're tired. You're tired, so you need a brown liquid to wake you up. Why are you tired? You weren't born tired. You know, we are connected to the circadian rhythms of the universe. So when the sun comes up, our bodies are supposed to get up. And as the sun comes down, we're supposed to gradually lose our energy so that then we rest and regenerate for the next day. So if you're tired at 10 in the morning when you wake up, what's that telling me? It's telling me that your cells didn't get any food to wake you up. Your cells didn't get any fuel or nutrients to get you up. So you need a drug to make you get going for the day. If you need your caffeine every day, your body's just saying, I don't have enough nutrients to perform. People are doing all these weird things, but nobody thinks it's weird because everybody's doing it. We're not thinking any longer. We've crowded ourselves up with so much toxicity that we don't think for ourselves anymore. So every little thing you do, no matter how small or large, you're participating in your life or your death. It's that simple. And you get to make the choice. Cancer loves three things. It loves mucus, it loves...
Yeah, it loves sugar too. Coffee is a drug, I agree. How many of y'all drink coffee? Damn, that's crazy. If you need coffee, man, that's crazy, for real. You gotta, like, switch it up, you know? Get some juice in there, something like that, you know?
Yep, I think it's pretty much safe to say that AI has just put jugging to rest. So you think you're a smooth criminal 3000, huh? Well, they got something for you. Because now they have the AI jugging detector 3000. They literally can tell when you're standing, when you're walking, when you're normal, and when you're jugging. They know exactly what pocket you're putting it in, and they can tell what hand is putting it in which pocket. So for you smooth criminals, they got a smooth AI for you. So you can gently moonwalk into jail, into a cell. But I ain't gonna lie to you, gang, it was only a matter of time before they actually start implementing this AI for this jugging problem. And they only adding more and more as the AI keep advancing. Like, ain't no way they just created a swiping ass AI and they implanted it inside of the stores. And this type of technology is only going to continue to advance. So RP Jugging 2024. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this jugging bot detector in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if y'all want the secret formula on how to blow up off of social media, comment down below.
Dreaming is a low-powered astral projection. If you saw Jesus in your dream, this is not Jesus. It's your subconscious mind creating reality in the astral plane. If you saw Jesus, it's your belief materializing, coming to yourself. This is why your dreams carry hidden messages. There is a screen in your mind where you can imagine things. This is a whole other realm called the astral plane. You were astral before you had a physical body. It's the realm of infinite possibilities where the mind creates anything it wishes. The third eye is the mind, and the mind can see into the astral plane, and this is why we call it an eye. You have been led to believe that you are only physical, which keeps your mind stuck in three-dimensional awareness. You can advance physically and you can advance mentally, accessing higher planes of consciousness. If you can't control your dreams, this is your subconscious creating the dream. You need to use your conscious mind so that you have control in the astral plane and do whatever you wish. You are a multi-dimensional creature. You will never die. Death is an illusion. Dreaming is a low-powered astral...
Ashe 369 here, and July 3rd we will be finally opening up our school. From TikTok, from online, to real life. July 3rd, we posted up for address. It's about to get crazy.
If you want to be successful, you got to be able to say no. You can't be a yes man. Being a yes man don't get you nowhere. Me personally, I feel like if you can't say no, you don't value yourself. Because if you did, you'll stand on your morals and principles and whatever you believe in. You won't let nobody just come around and get you off your path, especially if you don't want to do it. And also, if you struggle with saying no, that means you care about what other people think. Because if you don't care what nobody think, you wouldn't care about hurting their feelings by saying no. You would just say no, and they would have to just deal with that. And also, if you tell somebody no and they get mad, that just means they're not supposed to be around you. They're not understanding. So it's a win-win, spiritually. If you want to be successful, you got to
go hoop now, huh? I'm about to see if homie right here want to run ones real quick. So I asked him, and he said it's too hot outside. I think he's scared. I know y'all not gonna believe me, but swear to God, that was the first 2 shots of the day. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just like sweet with it. I might get drafted before Bronny. Go hoop now, huh?
Before Brownie is crazy. I don't know about that.
Because the third eye opening should be a gradual process, just like a fruit ripening. A fruit that is sun ripened on the tree is much better than a fruit that is has induced ripening. So when you induce the opening of your third eye, it may be a shock to your system because now you're able to have heightened awareness of your own 5 senses plus. So you're going to be able to see more. So you're able to see auras, you're able to sense energy, subtle energy. You know that situation where someone walks into the room and you're able to say straight off, I don't like that person, or I like that person. Because you're able to see a lot more than their physical. You're able to see the energetic aspects of them. You're able to hear more, so it means that you're actually able to hear perhaps voices from other realms. You're able to hear more, frequency-wise as well, more range. That is dangerous because the third eye...
That is true, man. You can definitely read the energy, you know, you vibing off. Alright, y'all. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a good one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. But sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Make sure you take care of yourself, and if the weather is nice, make sure you get outside in that sun. Alright. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.